Hello, welcome to this video. My name is Christiana Mausi Sarah. I would like to talk about certain foods that you should avoid or limit taking during pregnancy. The first one is some seafoods. I know, many fishes or seafoods are great sources of protein and omega-3 fatty acids, which are good for brain development for your baby and so forth. However, some seafoods contain potentially dangerous level of mercury, which makes them really not safe for you to take during pregnancy. Examples include swordfish, tuna, shark, whale, shellfishes, king mackerel, and many more. And please take note of this principle. The older and bigger the fish, the higher the chances that it contains very high levels of mercury. So that is a principle you should always use when you are buying your fishes. Now, mercury is very harmful to the human body and your developing baby. Mercury causes brain damage. It causes, delays in development or developmental delays in the developing baby. And mercury is difficult for the body to excrete mercury out of the system. So it typically leads to what? Buildup of mercury in your body. And that could also affect your kidney as well. So mercury is not safe for the human body. It's not safe for the baby. It can lead to certain birth defects because the baby's organs may not develop well. There could be, a maldevelopment in the brain, the heart, and generally, the baby it affects the baby's development. It could also lead to mental retardation because the brain is not well developed, and so many complications. Now, so what are some of the seafoods that are safe for you to eat during pregnancy? Salmon is safe, shrimps, anchovies, herrings, tilapia, catfish, and many more. These are all safe for you to consume during pregnancy, and they are known not to contain those dangerous levels of mercury that could harm the developing baby in your womb and your health as well. The second point is the second food that you should not take or limit during pregnancy is raw or undercooked meat or eggs. So please make sure your meat is well cooked. Your eggs, if you are boiling eggs or you are frying eggs, make sure the egg is not runny. Make sure it's well cooked because there could be contamination from bacteria such as salmonella, and that could cause serious infection. There is also the risk of other infections such as toxoplasmosis, where there is a tiny parasite that is usually found in or that contaminates raw meat. It could be beef, it could be pork, it could be any kind of meat. They could be contaminated with this parasite. And when you consume a raw meat or meat that is not well cooked during pregnancy and is contaminated with any of these organisms, it could cause miscarriage. Toxoplasmosis can cause miscarriage. So please make sure your meat is well cooked, your eggs are well cooked to prevent any complications. Now, the third one is unwashed fruits or vegetables. Please, I know sometimes pregnancy can throw you, into some serious cravings, but make sure you wash your fruits and your vegetables thoroughly before you eat them, because they could be contaminated with any bacteria, any microorganism, which when consumed could cause problems for you and your baby. So please wash your vegetables and your fruits thoroughly before you eat them. In fact, during pregnancy, if possible, it's better to, avoid eating raw vegetables so that you cook them before you eat and eat them warm. Okay, the fourth one is taking alcohol. In fact, there is no safe amount of alcohol during pregnancy. There's no amount of alcohol that has been proven to be safe during pregnancy. Once you are pregnant, or even if you are planning to be pregnant, to get pregnant, stay off every form of alcohol. It could be beer, it could be red wine, it could be white wine, it could be hard liquor. Please stay away from every form of alcohol. Alcohol can cause miscarriage. Alcohol can, cause, it's like when you are drinking alcohol during pregnancy, and some women take alcohol before eating, and they do that even whilst pregnant. Please stop it. When you take in alcohol, it's like you are exposing the baby that is developing in your womb. You are exposing the baby to alcohol. You are giving the baby alcohol. So the baby could develop a condition known as fetal alcohol syndrome. And this condition comes with intellectual disability, mental retardation, skeletal malformation. So, and the baby's heart may not be fully developed. The baby's brain may not be well developed. The kidneys, the organs, so many complications, facial deformities. So please, the best bet is to avoid alcohol during pregnancy, or once you have planned to get pregnant. Stop alcohol. It's very important. You do not want to go through all this stress of having to take care of a baby with all these malformation deformities. So please, this is preventable. Stay off every form of alcohol once you are pregnant. Then the next food is caffeine. Caffeine, in fact, if you like taking coffee in the morning or coffee in the day, once you are pregnant, do not exceed 200 milligrams of coffee. So the standard coffee cup gives you 100 milligrams of caffeine. So it means whilst pregnant, you cannot go beyond 2 cups of coffee in a day. Caffeine can lead to what? A miscarriage. If you take excess caffeine, can cause miscarriage. It can also cause your kidneys to overwork, and already pregnancy puts a lot of stress on your kidneys. So if you are taking something that has a diuretic effect, which will cause your kidneys to overwork, to be excreting a lot of fluid, faster than usual, you are stressing your kidneys. So please limit caffeine intake during pregnancy. And the last one is high salt intake. During pregnancy, if you take a lot of salt, not only during pregnancy, but because I'm focusing on pregnancy, high salt intake, high sodium intake will lead to increased blood pressure, which will result in preeclampsia, which is a pregnancy complication characterized with high blood pressure and then swelling as a result of fluid retention in your body. So please, stay off high foods that contain a lot of salt. Do not take in a lot of salt during pregnancy. Regulate your salt intake to minimal. Do it consciously. No alcohol. Wash your fruits and vegetables before you eat them. If possible, avoid raw vegetables. Cook them and eat them warm. Avoid raw or undercooked meats and eggs. And then milk too. Don't take in fresh milk. It should be milk that is pasteurized, milk that has been heated to kill any organism in it. And then seafoods are also mentioned, those that contain high levels of mercury that you should avoid. Tuna, whale, shark, swordfish, king mackerel, and so forth. Thank you, and please avoid these foods in order to have a safe pregnancy. Watch out for more videos. Bye.